This video shows the rules module in the Get It Right program and how it's structured and how the program can be used. The main menu is set up with the rule titles in alphabetical order, just as you would find in the index of the rule book itself. Use the arrows on either side of the screen to scroll to the rule that you want to find. You will notice in each one of the rules that we have different words at the bottom of each cell: play, variance, and comparison. We'll show examples of each one of these. Let's look at forward pass. When there is only a play button there, that represents that there's a single example of the rule. We paraphrase the rule, and we give you the rule number so you can go back into the rule book to see exactly how that rule is written. We provide graphics to help understand the rule and additional text boxes as well. In the main text box, we also provide some rule references to take you into other parts of the rule book. If you happen to see one of those rule references in yellow, that represents what we call a hot link that would take you to another part of the program to see that rule. In this case, we talk about a backward pass, and when you click on this hot link, it takes you to that backward pass and runs you through that rule. And here you'll see another rule reference. This one is in green. That means we do not have a hot link for that rule, but we do encourage you to go into your rule book, find this particular rule, read that, and gain a deeper understanding of the rules and how they interact within the rule book itself. To get back to where you were, just hit the back button, and it returns you to the rule that we were looking at, in this case the forward pass. You can use your mouse to reposition the rule box. You can also minimize it. If you want to see it again, hit the plus sign, just as you would normally do for other sorts of programs. The rules module only incorporates what we call the free camera. That allows you to move the camera in any position on the field to get a view that you would like to see, typically from a position that you may be working on the field. You can use the timer bar to scroll back and forth to watch how the play develops, and you can even run it in slow motion if you wish. And if you want to return to the original view that included the graphics, click on these yellow markers. The rule that's being described actually plays between these two yellow markers, so you can get back quickly to this particular position. Some rules contain multiple pauses to explain the rule. We have a playthrough button that will take you straight from start to finish without any of the graphics. And we'll provide another example of that later on in this video. The next topic we want to talk about are the variants. And we use these for multiple reasons. In the case of the free blocking zone, that includes a couple of paragraphs that deeply explains the free blocking zone. We break those up into each section, showing each one of those paragraphs. The first one describing the size of the free blocking zone. The next talking about blocking below the waist. Again, stepping you through the rule itself. The block in the back. And again, you can see some of the hot links we have here. and 2-17-14 that talks about the free blocking zone disintegrating once the ball leaves the zone. Another aspect of variance is showing multiple examples of the same rule. For example, under forward progress, we have 5 different examples. We'll show the first one, a runner maintaining control, and again we'll walk you through those different phases. We include graphics to show his forward progress here where he was initially stopped, but since he maintained control, he was hit again back here. His forward progress is stopped back at the 4 where the ball would be spotted, not where he originally gained. And we had mentioned about the pause points. When you click on play through, it'll take you through the entire play without those pauses and without the graphics. And returning to the variance, another example of forward progress would be a sliding player. Again, we take you through that step by step. We can go back to playthrough mode. We can change the angle that you would see the play and let it play all the way through. And finally, some of the rules lend themselves where we provide a comparison. Let's look at a horse collar. Again, we'll set up where we step you through the rule and show you what constitutes, in this case, a horse collar. Then what we do is a comparison. So we provide a split screen and walk you through this scenario again. In this case, the hand is inside the back of the collar, but on the right side the runner goes forward, which is not a horse collar. On the left side he's being pulled back or to the side, which does constitute a horse collar. And again, these can be run in the playthrough mode, so you can see it in live action. Keep it safe, keep it fair, know the rules, get it right.